this is Herbert A. Brown Jr., Focus Winner. Today's message is, leave revenge to God. Romans 12:19. Dear friends, never take revenge. Leave that to the righteous anger of God. For the scriptures say, I will take revenge. I will pay them back, says the Lord. Proverbs 20:22. Don't say, I will get even for this wrong. Wait for the Lord to handle the matter. Again, today's message is, leave revenge to God. Now, anytime we're wrong, anytime someone lies about us, anytime someone picks at us, the ultimate thing we want to do is we want to get revenge. It's the only natural human nature. It's in our nature. We want revenge. But what God is telling you, me, and everyone else, leave revenge to Him. Leave revenge to God, because God can do things that you cannot do. Now, over my time span, I've had people lie about me. I had people just say all kind of evil things about me. But you know what? In every case, if I waited on the Lord, which I have, I've seen them have health issues. I've seen them have financial problems, because the Lord has your back. Revenge is with the Lord. Now, my first example, when I was about 7, went to elementary school with this kid named Chucky. And what he was suffering through every day, his father would beat his mom. Beat her to a pulp. If he tried to intervene, he would beat him to a pulp. Now, mind you, Chucky was very frail, so it didn't take much to beat him to a pulp. So one day, Chucky had it. He had his limit. He got the family gun and shot his father in the head. He took revenge himself. If he had just waited just a little bit more, I'm certain the Lord would have taken revenge on his father. Another example is with my second job at the treasury department. My immediate supervisor was on assignment with me in Hawaii. Now, she worked out of our San Francisco office, and I worked out of our Orange County office. So, make a long story short, she wanted to have dinner. We had an examination crew of 10. Everyone declined. I felt so sorry for her that I said, I will go to dinner with you. Let's say her name was Mary. That's not her real name, but we'll say her name is Mary. So I went to dinner with her. We had a good time, had a few yucks. I'm walking her politely back to her hotel to drop her off, because I'm at a different hotel. She says, would you like to come up for a nightcap? And the way she was looking at me, I knew what nightcap meant. And I said, no, thank you. I have things to do. And I took off. From that moment on, she had so much hate for me. She sent me 5, 6, 7 emails a day saying how much she hated me. This went on for a year. I couldn't believe it. There was so much hate and vitriol coming out of her, stemming from this one incident. I even had a friend, an African friend, he saw all these emails that I was getting from my supervisor. He said, hey, I want to join in on the fun. So he starts emailing her, and she starts putting a wrath on him too. So anyway, to make a long story short, after a year or so, she had left the agency. I don't know, I think it was through retirement, but I'm not sure. And shortly thereafter, she died. I have nothing more to say on that particular story. My third instance, I was in New York City on assignment. I like to visit churches when I'm on assignment away from my home territory. So I went to this New Times Square church, which was in Times Square in New York City. And the pastor had the best message about revenge I've ever heard. He said that there was this person within his congregation that was such a pain. He kept yelling at them, telling them how he thought thought he was a horrible pastor, telling him he was going to get him removed as the pastor of the church. On and on and on for years. Finally, this person didn't stop showing up at the church. So one of the members told the pastor, said, "Have you heard about so-and-so?" "No, what happened?" All of his teeth shattered at once. He was immediately toothless. The righteous anger of the Lord. Leave revenge to the righteous anger of God. You don't have to take revenge. God can do things to people that you couldn't even think of doing. Leave revenge to God.